told me that Christmas is over and that it's time to take down the decorations. I don't believe in that, okay? I believe that you should keep up your Christmas decorations for as long as you can possibly get away with it, and as long as it makes you happy, then they should have free reign in your house, okay? So, for me, personally, I at least like to keep my decorations up until the end of February. Might have something to do with the fact that my birthday is also in February. Might have something to do with the fact that Valentine's Day is in February. Yeah, so we're doing a Valentine's tree. And besides, as far as I'm concerned, there is no problem at all with spreading the love. It's your girl Aisha, and I am so excited. So this is actually my first video that I'm filming for 2024. So before we get right into it, hello, happy new year and all that jazz. I hope that you all are well. Yeah, I just basically don't want to set my decorations down, so we're turning our beautiful tree, who used to be called Pepper. I actually felt quite sad taking her decorations out. In case you didn't know, I made this tree into a candy cane themed tree, and we called her Pepper, as in peppermint. And yeah, she was just absolutely beautiful, and taking her decorations out was actually like a mourning process. So but we have relit her and she looks absolutely fabulous already, and yeah, I can't wait to turn her into a big fat love nest. I'm just so excited. So what I'm going to be showing you are some things that I bought recently. I went to Poundland and I got a few bits. I'm also going to show you a couple of things that I made to go on the tree. I figured that I'd make them prior to decorating the tree, because otherwise this video will be way too long. So come with me on this adventure as we just travel downwards. So as you can see behind me, I decided to put this in first because, oh hello. I decided to put this in first because I wanted to make sure that all my decorations were based around this. So I went to Poundland and they had these balloons there. They were only £1, surprisingly, because you know what Poundland's like. It's like, yeah, Poundland, everything's £5. But this was only £1 and no helium needed. You just use your breath. And I thought this was brilliant, and I wasn't sure how big it was going to be because it wasn't like an example balloon up or anything. So I thought if it's going to be too big, then I'll use it as like a photo prop or something. If not, it's going in the tree. I do love me trees and wreaths with like big signs in them, and you're not really going to get bigger than this, are you? But I figured it had to go near the bottom of the tree because obviously, like, just the sheer size of it, it would look very out of place at the top. I also bought these beautiful flowers. Now these weren't £1, these were actually £5 for this bouquet. I mean, let's face it, the packaging has seen better days. But that's not what's important. What's important are these flowers, and what I love about them is the fact that they've got lots of other bits of foliage in there as well. So it's not just the roses, you've got lots of other different leaves and stuff in there, which is perfect for when I am doing wreaths and garlands and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted to add some extra texture to the tree. So yeah, really happy with that. For a £5, I thought that's actually not bad. Quick throwback to last year, I actually got these fillable baubles from Poundland as well. I got about maybe 7, I think, of them. These were actually £1 each. I'm trying to remember if they already had the roses in them. I can't remember. I think that they did. I think they must have done, because that would have been the reason why I like grabbed them. So yeah, pretty sure they already had the pink rose petals in them. But yeah, I used them last year when I did my Valentine's tree last year, and I've kept them because I think they're absolutely beautiful. So they're going to be nestled in there somewhere. Oh, by the way, my backdrop is also from Poundland, like the pink and red heart bunting and the red foil curtain. It's all Poundland, nice and cheap and cheerful, gets the job done. Now this I actually thought was so cute, and before I saw the balloon I wanted to like nestle it in the tree somewhere. I actually bought 2 and I was gonna like nestle them in the tree. Now I'm kind of wondering because I've already got a big fat love sign in the tree, I probably don't need that, but I do want to make a wreath out of it. So watch this space for that. Now, I did say that I was going to show you some things that I'd made. One of them, I feel like I kind of need to mention it now because it includes Poundland stuff, I suppose. It's actually quite ridiculous, but please do stay with me. Okay, so what we have here are some gigantic, absolutely gigantic, gorgeous baubles that I got from Poundland. The huge ones were £1.50 each. The way that I grabbed them up, I couldn't believe it. They didn't have anywhere near as many as I wanted, but I grabbed up what I could find. They are humongous and I absolutely love them. And I was like, I have got to have a garland out of these to go in the tree. So, bear in mind as well, many baubles have been lost in the process of creating this monstrosity of a garland, but it's quite ridiculous. But the idea is that it's going to snake around the tree. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I can get it to somehow rest on the tree. Let me adjust my camera because I'm doing a lot of this at the moment, and yeah, there's a lot of, the girls are out, so hold on a second. Okay, that's better. So I'm doing a lot of crouching. Yeah, so I'm hoping somehow that I can get this to nestle in the tree and snake around it. And I knew that I had to leave enough space for this sign, so I thought if I just chuck the sign in there first, then I can work with that. We hope and we pray is all I can say. Lots of baubles have fallen out. I have been pushing them all back in. More will fall out during the process of creating this tree. I'm fully prepared for that. And yeah, it is what it is. But I had so much fun making it. If you'd like to know how to make it, in my previous video when I was decorating Dear Pepper, I showed you how to make clusters. It is the simplest thing in the world. It's literally some floral wire, just like this, and you just thread the baubles on and they do the work. That's all it is. That's literally it. This is just a little bit extreme because it's incredibly long. Usually, I think most people would probably make their garland for their tree in smaller clusters and then like insert them in. I'm just a little bit extra and I just wanted to see if I could do it all in one. I can, but it was a lot. What I like about it though is that it starts with the bigger ones at the bottom and then gradually just gets smaller and smaller at the top. I really do like that. It kind of feels like it's Christmas all over again. Like, I'm super duper excited for this. Another thing I randomly made were these two picks. So I had some wooden dowels and I had some leftover spare ribbon, and I was just sat down just watching telly, and I had a hot glue gun next to me, and I had some wire, and I had some old wooden hearts that I had for absolutely ages, and I pretty much just got to work. I didn't really sort of think about it too much, but all I did, I'll just talk you through it. I just wrapped the ribbon around the wooden dowel with hot glue, and then when I reached about here, I added in the floral wire and then wrapped it around as well, and then I just carried on wrapping, and then I twizzled it so that it was all like curly. Don't look too close, so you see a lot of glue bits sticking out. And then I just added a little wooden heart. I added one on each side just to give a little bit more weight, I suppose. And then I thought, they need a little bit more embellishment, so I thought one little crystal in the corner for a bit of reflection, and the little bow was enough to sort of do the trick. And I mean, from afar, you're not really going to see all of the little glue spills and whatnot. It was literally something I was just doing as I was watching TV. I did think to myself, oh, this is a really cool thing to film, but then I ran out of ribbon. So, sorry about it, but that's literally all that I did. But if you'd like to see a video on how to make your own picks for your tree, then do let me know, and I will do a much neater job of it, because I'm looking at it now, I'm like, I can see glue bits everywhere. But from afar, you won't see any of that, and that's all that matters, right? Now I went to Hobbycraft and I bought some really beautiful ribbon. The ribbon is still £2 for 3 meters of wired ribbon. They've got a massive selection out at the moment. And so I got these shades of pink. This one's a bit more opaque. This one is a sheer one. Absolutely beautiful shades. And then I got these beautiful berry shades as well. Look at these. That lovely red and this beautiful burgundy. The burgundy is an opaque one, and these two here are sheer. I quite like using different opacities of ribbon. It just adds a bit of interest. I wasn't sure about using deco mesh in this tree, even though you know I love me some deco mesh. But I think, especially now that I've seen with the big love balloon, I think that the deco mesh might take away from that. So I think we're gonna go for a more delicate, romantic kind of tree. And we're going to just stick with ribbon, I think. By the way, if you've been like eyeing up my ring and being like, oh my gosh, where did she get that from? Girl, I made it, okay? And you can get your own at glitterbubble.co.uk. That's my website, did you not know? Lastly, I don't even remember how many of these I got. I got pretty much a trolley full of these lovely baubles. I got them in Asda. Oh my gosh. I thought that there were 4 in a pack. There's 8. I didn't know. I didn't realise. It says 8 baubles on the front. It literally says 8 baubles on the front. But I saw 4. When I picked it up, I saw 4 and it was £1.50. And I was like, ooh, 4 for £1.50. That's really not bad. And then I realised it was actually on sale for 38 pence. 38 pence. The way I filled up my trolley. So we've got loads of these. And these are going to be my dangling baubles. So I thought that we'll stick to the round ones being part of the garland, but my dangly ones, I wanted to keep them all relatively the same. So we're going to go with the silvers and whites. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope that this is going to turn out nice. I really, really do. Yeah, that's it. I'm excited. I'm really, 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 really excited. So now I'm going to literally just put on some nice music, and I'm going to try not to make it too Christmassy, like for you. For me, I'm listening to Christmas music, but like for you, I don't know what I'll put on. Some romantic piano-y thing. I don't know. But yeah, just immerse yourself in love with me, please, even though it's January. Okay guys, so for the record, I only had about an hour and 45 minutes to put this tree together. I don't know how I managed to do it so quickly, but I think especially for the amount of time that I had, I'm super happy with it. I think that it looks so romantic. And I need to stop calling it because now she is finished, and so she needs to have a name. So I was thinking either Lovern, as in like Lovern, Lovern, or Valerie, like Valentine, Valerie. So I'm a little bit torn between the two. Let me know in the comments what you think, Lovern or Valerie. Which one shall we call her? Because my God, she needs naming. She is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love the mix of flowers. These foam flowers, I forgot to show them in the beginning. They're ones that I had in my craft stash. I love for a little bit of movement. We all know I love a little bit of movement. The teeny tiny little hearts. Oh, they're just so cute. Absolutely adorable. I love having the balloon in the middle there. The garland, the fact that the garland has its own set of lights. Like there's so much to love about it. Her? Why do I keep saying it? It's because her name hasn't been decided yet, that's why. Please help me choose her name. Yeah, there's so much to love about her. Also, fun fact, the lights that are in there are 4 sets of lights in there. But the main set of lights, there are actually the cool ice white lights that I used in Pepper last year. I sat there with a Sharpie and I coloured them all in orange because the yellows that I had were like highlighter yellow and I didn't want that. I coloured them all in orange and added them in with 2 other sets of warm lights, and then obviously you saw me do the warm lights on the actual garland as well, because I just wanted her to have a warmer feel. I'm really happy with how it turned out. There was about 200 and odd lights on there. I just sat there with a Sharpie watching telly, just colouring in these lights. But I think that it worked really well. So as well as helping me pick a name for her, please do let me know, what is your favourite feature on this tree? Is it the big hefty massive balloon? Is it the ridiculously humongous garland that sweeps all the way around her like a helter-skelter? Is it the very delicate roses? Is it the roses that are inside of the fillable heart-shaped baubles? Is it the mini baubles? Is it the really delicate sheer ribbon? I'm so glad that I didn't... Oh, hello. I'm so glad that I didn't use deco mesh in this, because I really think that would have like full-blown overpowered it. There's a lot going on. As much as I love deco mesh, there's a lot going on. I didn't even do like a massive tree top, or I didn't like pre-think it or anything. I think that the flowers on their own were actually enough. But yeah, please let me know what was your favourite part of this tree. I'm planning on doing a Valentine's wreath next. Would you guys like to see that? Yeah? Great, good. Because it's happening anyway. If you absolutely love this content and you cannot wait to see more, then please do me a favour. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Hit it, smack it, toss it, bop it. What's wrong with me today? Do you know what it is? It's because it's 11 minutes past midnight. I need to go to bed. Anyway, if you're loving the vibe, then just subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. I'm going to bed. Take care, my darlings, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.